Welcome back to Barber's Connection podcast. This is Ep.2. Quick shout out before we get started to my sponsor, Nelson. His at is 644LBS on Instagram. He's got some cool streetwear out there. Go ahead and check that out. But I'm gonna let my guest introduce himself. Let's see who we're here with.
What's going on, guys? This is Joshua Mora, one half of BrotherSoftly out of Palmdale, California. If you're into slow pitch soundball content, this is what me and my boy Reyes do and does. We record on field, mic'd up stuff, softball POVs, bunch of drinking content. If you guys are into all that stuff, man, definitely give us a follow on TikTok, Instagram, all that fun jazz.
For sure, and I'll be tagging them at the bottom of the description, whether it's on Instagram, on TikTok as well, and on YouTube. So that way, you guys want to give them a follow, check them out. Damn, let's go way back, because I've known you since
2010, brother.
2010. Damn, that's just been a minute for sure. Bless you. We met science class 2010. It used to be that class where it was just me, you, and our boy Julio.
It was literally a class where it was three students.
And bro, you remember how that first day I was very like, yo, where the hell is everybody? I even told you, like, hey, are we in the wrong class?
Yeah, bro. And the embarrassing part about that is I think I was a grade above you guys. I had to retake that class.
No, so Julio was 2 grades above. You were 2 grades above Julio.
Julio was a freshman, huh?
Julio was a freshman, I was a sophomore, and then you were a junior.
And I dicked around in school before going to Panorama, so they put me in I think it was a biology class, no?
Yeah, it was a biology. Wait, hold the fuck up. You didn't go to Panorama?
No, bro. So basically, I started at Monroe High School in my freshman year. So as soon as we got out of middle school, I went straight to Monroe because Monroe was still on tracks. This was their last year of tracks. So I had 1 week of summer vacation. From culmination in middle school, I went right to Monroe High School, and I was like 12 years old in high school because my birthday is until November. So I was 12 years old for about 5 months in high school. From Monroe, went to Birmingham. Some of the baseball coaches really talked to me heavy during the summer, and I went there. It didn't work out. I wasn't gonna get any playing time. I wasn't nowhere near the best or even good. So from there, I just kind of made the decision with my parents that, hey, let me go to Panorama. Let me go with some of my buddies and go with some of my friends. So we ended up going to Panorama, but I had messed around in school so much that I was behind credits a lot. I think I was behind half a year because Birmingham.
Shit.
Yeah, bro. Birmingham, I did not excel at all in school. I dicked around a lot during class, so the point where I was behind half a year. So they put me in a lot of, I think, biology, and I still was in, I was in like algebra 1 or something like that.
Dude, no bullshit. I took the second part of Algebra 1 all 4 years of high school. But on top of that, I was doing my regular math that I needed to do to graduate. So while I was doing Algebra 1 for the second semester, I was also in geometry.
Bro.
And I was also in Algebra 2. So just imagine, I'm there with, like, senior year, right? I'm there with a bunch of freshmen, sophomores that are trying to get that class taken over with.
Right.
And I'm over there on my senior year like, bro, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. I had that senioritis going, and it just wasn't it, bro.
Miss Sobel was a teacher. I remember now. Miss Sobel was a teacher. We walked in. Julio was already there. He was a freshman. You walked in, I walked in, and we were waiting for more people to come in. It was literally us three. So class was cool because she made it really one-on-one.
Bro, we had 2 teachers that in that class. Do you remember that?
I don't.
So we had that teacher in the beginning, and I think she was pregnant. Or something happened. But she left halfway into that semester. And then we had that older gentleman that was always eating the roasted tomatoes.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
He had a very
heavy accent.
European-y last name. I don't remember the name.
I don't remember his name, to be honest with you, but yeah, we had him.
Julio would make fun of him, huh?
Yeah, bro.
I remember now.
Bro, we used to that class, we used to just either us mess around, all 3 of us mess around. The point is, I felt like it was the easiest class. Ask me if I remember about fucking science at all.
No,
Nah,
bro, absolutely not.
fuck no.
No, but they were cool, bro. Like Miss Obel was really sweet. Like I remember the first 2 weeks, even she got kind of shell shocked when she thought she had more students, and I was like, no, it's just you guys. And
Yeah,
for 2 weeks, she tried. Then after those 2 weeks, she said, you know what? Like we're just gonna come in. You just come into class. We're gonna put some videos on. She gave us worksheets, and then she even like she let us listen to music. We vibe like. It's sad because it was a 3-person class,
yeah.
but I mean yeah, that's definitely how we met, and from there to now like it's insane, bro. Because high school was
It
about like
is.
what 20 years ago, 15 years ago, something
Yeah,
like
about
that.
yeah, it's 15 years. But no, bro, it's crazy because like that one class that we were in
Hmm.
was the only 3 people class she had,
Hmm.
because I would go in there every other like sometimes just be walking around, just hanging out, and I would see the classes, and the classes would be mad full, and I'm like, what the how?
We were just the anomaly, bro.
Yeah, fuck. I mean, I was down, I was cool with it, but I mean, you said obviously you're one half of Brother Softly,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So give me your half of where Brother Softly started and how it came about and how it is to what it is right now.
So basically, how Brothers Softly started was me and my boy Reyes just so happened to be on the same co-ed team, and at the time, I didn't know who he was. He was a friend of a buddy of mine. Shout out to Moses. He was a friend of his, and he actually joined the co-ed team as a favor. I guess Moses had did some break work for him, and he didn't want to pay Moses for the job, and Moses had asked him a few times, play softball, and Reyes was like, nah, I don't do it no more. Till finally he's like, you know what? Yeah, I'll do it. Uh, I got asked to play through a couple mutual friends, and when we met, I didn't really talk to him. It was a weird little interaction, and the way I actually got to talk to him was he knew my brother Joseph.
Damn, that's crazy. So, and Joseph, just to go into
Context.
uh, context
You
of
good, bro?
who he is, Joseph is your little brother, right?
Joseph's my younger brother. So Joseph, I stopped playing baseball. Man, I used to play Nachos League for like a minute. Sunday League for people that aren't familiar with the Sunday League scene. Nachos League has been around for a while. It's
Is
like
that the CBA?
it's a CBA. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's the beer league basically.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
everyone that gets out of high school that's not playing their college season, they go play, or people that just want to keep playing ball play out there. I stopped playing about like I want to say 9 to 10 years ago just because of family stuff, working stuff. I don't want to get hurt to miss work. So Joe's been playing. So through that, Joe met a bunch of people, and Reyes and Joe made eye contact, and Reyes knew him off the bat. So I knew for a fact that if Reyes was cool with Joe, most likely he'd be cool with me. My brother, if you know my brother, yeah, my younger brother Joe, he's an acquired taste. He's a very specific character.
Mm-hmm.
But sorry. Yeah, from that point in the dugout, we kind of just vibed for like maybe a couple minutes, and that's at that point like I knew okay, cool, this cool, this dude, this dude's cool. So I told him like almost like a golf clap kind of thing. So we made a little handshake. Put my two fingers out. My hey, bro, brother softly. He's like, what does that even mean? I'm like, who cares what it means, bro? Just it's a vibe. Like let's get it. And he just started laughing. He's like, yeah, bro, brother softly. So we did like a little handshake, little two fingers together gently kind of thing, and that was like the handshake we would do because he played shortstop, I played third base. So the whole time we're just talking, just vibing, and I bought some metas. I saw one of the like someone making softball content on Instagram and just kind of stumbled upon it. I thought to myself, I can record. I'm not as good as a person recording, but I can definitely record, document, show our personality. And I asked him, hey, like, would you be something you'd be down to do? And he's like, yeah, let's get it. He bought some metas after that, and then we kind of been building from there. But I mean, as I don't think we're as big. We're definitely growing. Month by month, we're growing, doing more tournaments, definitely showing more face during interviews and whatnot. But yeah, man, it's definitely been a quick process. We started taking this really serious in like August, so less than a year we've
Like
been
six
doing this.
months,
Yeah,
right?
so we've been doing this heavy, and then also too like shout out to Foul Play Sports. I'm wearing their hat right now. Shout out to Danny and Martin out in Foul Play Sports. They're an organization that runs tournaments out in Lancaster, but they also do tournaments out here in the San Fernando Valley. They've been really gracious with their time. They're our sponsors. They take care of me and John when we go out to tournaments. When they
And when you say they sponsor you, do they sponsor you like just your like Because obviously, when you play tournaments, for the people that don't know,
Right.
you pay for these tournaments to play, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, depending on the team and how many players there is, on average, you're going about what, 40, 50, $60 a tournament per person, right?
Right. So basically, it's about four, depending on how many players you pick up. So it's usually the average is like I want to say like 440. Like for argument's sake, the tournaments are running in terms of cost. They're picking up our tab, me and Reyes' tab. In terms of the other players, it just really depends on how the breakdown is and whatnot. If we bring our own team, uh, Foul Play Sports has been generous enough to cover half, where
Okay.
it helps the boys out, where it's
It
like
does.
only $20 a person, and then they take care of me and Reyes.
Hmm.
But when me and like this last weekend, we went out to Paris, California for the USSSA's April Fool's Classic.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Um, Foul Play Sports took care of me and Reyes, where they took care of our tournament entry. They said go have a good time. They don't ask for much in return. They just said just go have a good time. Be safe. That's it. But they've been so great. I'm so glad that it's worked out. It's been a really positive relationship, and the fact that we're able to bring some stuff back to Lancaster, where at one point Lancaster, from what I was told, was where tournaments were held prior to COVID. They said that the tournament scene was every weekend there. They had men's, uppers and lowers, women's, co-ed, seniors even. So we kind of want to bring that back. That's something that me and Reyes have been strongly trying to do, and Foul Play Sports has also backed that vision as well.
No, yeah. I mean, and for you, so for people that also don't know about, like, I mean, we're mentioning softball, and when
Hmm.
people think of softball, they're thinking of fast pitch, under pitch
Right.
softball that get played in college, right? But
Right.
no, this is slow pitch,
Hmm.
where they're tossing. It's two teams and it's a toss, right?
Right.
And obviously, like you just said, there's men's, there's a co-ed, and there's women. Obviously, not in a particular order. I'm just,
Right.
I'm a
Right. Right.
very big hand person, but yeah. So there, like you said, there's women's co-ed and men. And for you guys that don't know what co-ed is both women and men put together.
Right.
So I mean, just so that way people that are watching understand what we're talking
No,
about
of
and
course,
what
of
what is being
course.
said. Okay, so that's how. Okay, so you've been doing that for a minute then.
Yeah, but like six months seriously, where we're doing it consistently, new videos every day, whether it's interviews, POVs. Reyes as well has his POV specific page, which is Catch My View. That's where he's making his plays or his errors. He has a lot of his at bats. That's something that's it's synonymous with Brother Softly, but he also wanted to do his POVs, and I said that I think that's a great idea. It gives everyone variety because he's a really good player.
So there's Reyes, there's Josh, and then there's Brother Softly. Or is it Reyes catch a view,
Brother
Brother
Softly.
Softly, and then Josh?
No, so the way it works is Reyes has his Catch My View page,
Uh huh.
and then Brother Softly is both me and him.
Okay.
It just been shaking out that I've been doing a lot of the interviews, but coming up we have a lot. He's doing a lot more interviews. He's definitely getting comfortable in front of the camera, man.
This in front of the camera shit, first of all, is not the easiest thing to do.
No, you know what? We found this shit out
This-
this last weekend, man. Like, to me, being in front of a camera now is not too bad. But we found out this weekend that people want to do interviews. People want to be in front of a camera. They just, as soon as that red light comes on, they don't want it.
Yeah, no, and it's crazy because okay, so here, yeah, obviously there's microphones in front of us, there's a camera
Right,
in front
right.
of us, but to me, it's us just having a conversation. But like because my very very first episode that I filmed was my intro, obviously to get people knowing who I was, what this channel was gonna be about, right?
Right.
Bro, that recording myself was the hardest thing. I kid you not, it took me maybe 30 minutes to even get the first little chunk
Mm-hmm.
of it to get going, to get myself ready for it because, bro, I don't know, like at least talking to the camera, I can't do it. I've always been the type of person that's behind the camera,
Mm-hmm.
never in front of it.
It's hard, bro.
So now that I'm, in front of a camera, it's not obviously it's still a nerve-wracking thing, but it's one of those things that I'm like I'm here catching a vibe, catching a view, catching a vibe, with somebody that I've known, and even obviously later down the road. I mean, sky's the limit. I eventually want to get people on here that I don't know,
Right, right,
that
right.
I've never even, not that I've never even met, but like never even had an interaction like this to where I get to interview them and talk to them and get to know them, so that way not only I can get to know them, but the people that are going to be following me throughout the journey will get to know them as well.
Oh, of course, man. I mean, it's I can tell you, like, I've done a few videos where the background is the flyer of whatever tournament we're to be in, or whatever the case may be. And I record all those in our office at the house in Palmdale.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, those take. Honestly, man, the crazy part is people think the editing part is the hardest part. The editing part is the easiest part. The hardest part for me so far has been getting getting the video that I want. So even on the promo videos, like a lot of those take about 20 to 30 minutes just for me to like what I'm saying, like pretty much everything about the video. The editing part takes about 15 minutes, at if that. But yeah, no, I agree, man. Like the video is the hardest part to get comfortable in, and even now I'm still finding myself a little uncomfortable every so often, or even like filming in a public setting because a lot of the interviews we do, there's people in the background watching, and at in Santa Clarita there was a USMLSA tournament. Shout out to those dudes. They put on a great tournament. USMLSA is another softball organization. We did an interview of a few people, and right away, as soon as we break the camera out, like everyone stops and everyone just wants to like see.
And then I mean, damn, I don't know if you maybe we can coordinate something where, later down the road where it's I bring both you and Reyes,
Right.
and we do it at a tournament. We do an interview at a tournament because again, these tournaments, from based off of the ones I've gone to with my fiance,
Right.
um, these tournaments never run on time.
No,
They
man.
never do. They're always either a game behind, half an hour behind, or 2 games behind. It's crazy. Like, and when we're talking, like when we mean games, we mean these games traditionally are what, like 90, no,
They're like,
like
yeah.
70 minutes,
From what I've seen, they're
75 ish.
yeah, the backyard tournaments are like, so back by backyard, something that isn't official like USSSA.
Mm-hmm.
Those are like about like 65, 60 minutes from what I've seen. But USSSA, I think they're 55. But yeah, man, like
Yeah,
this
so
this last weekend, bro, like we had a game break from 2 o'clock p.m. to 8 o'clock p.m.
yeah,
And,
so I mean, if we can, obviously, because again, this is, you know, this I'm starting this from the ground up, so it's not
right,
like, and I'm not built for money either. But
of course.
like, so eventually, I want to be able to get to the point where I can get more mics, get more things going. But yeah, if you and Reyes are willing and open, I'd love to have you guys on here and have you guys both on the pod and just catching a vibe, getting to know both you guys, seeing how Brother Softly has gone from today that we're filming
Mm-hmm.
to whenever we happen to just film another episode together.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not busy May 9th, or to anyone that's watching out there, man, hopefully there's, a few thousand people watching this.
Right.
Anyone that's not busy May 9th, there's going to be a tournament. Foul Play Sports is hosting their summer kickoff, area code showdown. That's something
Okay.
that I've been heavily promoting for them. There's going to be a few different content creators out there. One of them's going to be Balling with Mikey Gonzo. He's out in Arizona. He's been doing it for 4 months. In 4 months' time, he's gone from no followers to 3,000 plus followers. Every video of his is about like 20K to 100,000 to 1 million views. He films primarily tournaments. So he's coming out to film the tournament. I'm not gonna play, but I'm gonna be filming all the off the field stuff, interviews, whatnot. So I mean, if you want to get your stuff, man, and set up the mics, set up the setup, I mean, I think it'd be a great opportunity for you to.
Shit, I might even do it. I might make it into a bigger thing where it's like I just let anybody that's there, you know, ask them a couple questions, sit down, talk.
I mean, hey, that if you want to catch me and Reyes, honestly, the best way to catch us at the same time is to be at a tournament.
Yeah,
But
no, definitely. I bet because I mean, at the end of the day, we're all adults and
brother,
we have all these things that we got to do. We've been planning this for what, like 2-3 weeks now.
something like that. I
So
know.
it's
Been a minute planning
it's
this,
been a
man.
minute to plan, but we're here. We're finally getting it going.
Yes, sir.
Shit, let's dive into these questions that I have set up for you.
Let's get it.
So I mean, obviously I have a dog. Are you a dog person? Are you a cat person, or is there
No, I'm not. I'm neither, bro.
neither?
I'm
Okay.
honestly, before we had the little one, I wasn't. Anything that required more responsibility. People that know me personally know I'm not the most responsible of people. I mean, that's a confirmation laugh in itself. But man, we had a few dogs, and over when I lived with my mom, we had a few dogs, and yeah, like it's rough. So I'm neither, bro. No dog, no cat person.
Bro, you know what's the crazy thing is that I didn't um so throughout my whole life,
Mhm.
I had never had a dog, never had a cat, never even had a goldfish, bro. Put it that way. Never had any animals, right?
Bless your heart, bro.
Right. So I mean, I had a younger brother, so I mean that's close thing to a pet, right?
Basically, bro.
Right. But nah. Shout out to my brother though. But yeah. So I recently, like, you look at him right now, bro. That boy is 10 years old, bro. 10.
He's living the life, bro.
He's living life, and like, bro, I got him. I want to say it's barely 2 years, 2 years and like 2 months that I've had him, bro. But I remember telling my fiance, I was like, I don't want this boy on the couch. I don't want him on the bed. I don't want him like if I tell him to get down, and he's really good about like, hey, get down, and he'll get down.
Right.
And I mean, you see him right now. He's just chilling. He's taking a nap. He's an older dog, but he listens. But yeah, bro, like this dog has changed changed the way I look at animals because, bro, I used to see people like crying about like, oh, my dog is sick, or oh, I gotta pay this, because vet bills are not
Pet bills are
cheap.
expensive, bro. Pet bills are expensive. Honestly, pet bills are more expensive than human. Like
Facts.
hospital visits, bro.
Facts. And so like I was like, damn, why y'all like, when I was younger, when I didn't have a pet, I was like, what the hell? Why are you guys paying all this money for an animal,
Right.
And now that I've gotten this dog, I'm just like, fuck. Like
Change your whole
I
outlook,
can't, I don't see my life being without him. It's crazy enough. Like, obviously, fiance is always gonna be my fiance. She's always gonna be the love of my life. But my dog is like one of those first things that I'm just like, damn, it's crazy. Like, I'm like, he's definitely part of the family. Just like, that's why when people are like, oh, why is your pet your family? And I'm like,
Build that attachment, bro.
this exactly. Look at this boy. This boy brought you the ball so you can play with him. As of right now, in this point in time, what scares you the most? The most right now.
Uh, it's funny. I don't know how many people actually know that I'm a dad. So what's
It honestly, I didn't know. Like, if I didn't know you on a deeper level, I don't think I would have known, because you don't. Not that I don't want to say you don't really post about her, but again, I get you that your personal life is your personal life, and social media is a whole different vibe.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah, like, unless like you like someone really really knows you, they know you have a
bro.
kid.
So like my biggest fear is that, man, like not so much anything happening, but more so like me being a failure as a father. That for sure. That terrifies me.
Bro, I can tell you right now, based off of my experience, you're already not failing, bro. Because you're
Definitely
there.
trying.
You're present, bro.
Trying my best.
You're
Trying my best,
present,
bro.
bro.
Trying my best.
Shout out to you for being present, bro. That honestly, obviously, as you get older, you kind of realize like who's present in your life, who isn't present in your life, and
Right.
that's definitely one of those that, like, hey, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's definitely nah. That's jeez. Definitely that's my biggest fear is being not being there for her. Being a girl dad for sure isn't the easiest. I'm only going through like the first half of it. I haven't gone to the teenage years, man. I've heard some tales, but yeah, no, that's
Bro,
definitely
I
my
know. I'm
biggest fear,
like, that's crazy. I mean, you've seen these gas prices. These gas prices are crazy.
Cannot relate,
Huh?
Cannot relate, brother.
Damn. Why? What you're electric right now?
I drive Tesla. Yeah.
Okay. So
I've
you
been driving
see,
a Tesla for about like I want to say about a year or so. And the way that came about, what's funny, bro? The way that came about me getting a Tesla was I had an incident with the car. So like basically I was on the highway, the 14 freeway. Something fell out of a truck, and it ripped out the battery of my Hyundai Ioniq. This was midday, bro. I'm coming back from.
that's also electric, right?
It's a hybrid.
It's a hybrid.
I was
Okay.
still pumping gas in it. So I was on the 14 coming back from Sam's Club, a nice little grocery run, and it rips out the battery. So
That's wild.
I had to get a tow back to the house. I take the car to the shop thinking, okay, cool, like it's just a battery. They should be able to fix it. They totaled the car.
Total
They
lost it.
total lost the car. And I'm like, well, how bad can it be? Like the car, like bro, the car looked like nothing happened to it. Just the battery got ripped.
Yeah.
They said, well, the battery's about 20K.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, batteries are expensive on these electric cars, bro.
Dude.
In
So
general.
I was driving the rental. I'm talking to my boy Caleb. Shout out to Caleb. And he's just like, bro, why don't you just go buy yourself a Tesla? And I say, yeah, bro, because it's that easy, right? Just go buy yourself a Tesla. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? Like, maybe I can. So I'm looking at some of the prices. Yeah, sure enough, bro. Like 3 days later, I ended up buying one, used. Nothing crazy.
Hey, but bro, right now you talking about electric is crazy to me because I have both an electric car and a gas car.
Right.
So like for example, your okay, so charge your Tesla, right?
Right.
How much? I guess let's say on a weekly basis, right? How much charge do you get up to? Like, how long does it take you to charge it? How much is it charged, and how long does it last you?
So I have a home charger. Like that's the one
Oh,
thing about
okay.
having the house, because the first 2 months I had the Tesla, I did not have a home charger. So I had to drive to the nearest supercharger by the house, which is if anyone's familiar with Palmdale, 10th Street. That's
Mm-hmm.
by where pretty much everything is. And to go there and come back, I charge you 100%. By the time I get home, it'd be like at already 85.
Oh shit! It would
Bro,
take 15%,
yeah,
right?
bro.
Yeah.
So, and it wasn't super costly. It was like 25 bucks, 20 bucks, which in the grand scheme, a little cheaper than what gas is either way.
And how long would it take you to charge?
Yeah, 45 minutes. So it would literally, and that's 45 minutes without the drive. So to drive from my house to 10th Street, it's about like a 20-minute drive. So round trip, 20 or 40 minutes plus the 35 minutes. It's timely, bro. So whatever I would save in gas and gas prices at the time, I would make up for in actual time. But I got the home charger. I mean, the electric bill is so, but I, I've seen some of these gas prices like 5.86, sometimes $7. Nah, I'm
Bro, I
good, bro.
was one of the clients was talking about that the gas prices out in LA are like $8, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that shit is wild. And bro, it's crazy because I just recently got a gas car,
Mm-hmm.
right? So to me, it's always been charged, and I've been, bro. I'm like, bro. People talk to me about like, hey, what do you think about this gas prices? Right, they're going up. I'm like, oh really? I don't. Just the same reaction you had. Oh, I don't know. I
Unaware.
have no. And like for me, typically, because I charge it up to 80% only. So for me, typically it lasts about a week and a half.
Right.
So just depending on, where we're going, where we're driving to. But for the most part, drive a week, and that's 80%. So, but yeah, it also takes me 30 minutes. But to get to the charger, thankfully, I got one right here on Lauren Canyon and Osborne. So it takes me about by the AutoZone where the Peter Piper Pizza used to be at.
Oh yeah, by the Target and everything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
got you.
Peter Piper Pizza.
Peter Piper Pizza used to be smacking.
Bro, that thing was like top tier, and then it was Chuck E. Cheese and then it was Shakey's.
Cause Chuck E. Cheese is like still, it's on the other side by I want to say it's on what is it, Coldwater?
Lauren Canyon and Roscoe.
Right? It's like maybe a couple blocks away from like Poly High School, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. Peter Piper Pizza used to smack. My parents took me a few times, man.
bro, I have pictures of when I was a kid, just little ass kid too, just eating fucking cake and pizza
Buffet style, bro.
buffet style, bro. That thing was fire. But yeah, I mean, shit, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, it takes me from here to there.
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes. 10 minutes to get there, maybe less, honestly,
Shit, bro.
depending on the day. But like, it's not nothing too crazy.
Right.
Um, I mean, you played baseball, but I know there's a lot of people that are like, like for example me,
Mm-hmm.
I played soccer growing up, but like if you ask me like, would I sit down and watch soccer?
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
That's crazy.
That to me, it's boring.
Really?
Watching it on TV, it's boring.
People have
When
that opinion, bro.
I'm there, it's a whole vibe.
I can't tell you the amount of people that I like growing up. I would
Mhm.
ask people that play baseball like in little league and even in high school. I would ask them like, "Oh, like are you going to the Dodger game? Are you watching it?" I can't tell you the amount of people that would say that. They say I would rather play it than watch it.
Facts. I would too. But
Right.
and to me, bro, I'm a very big sports guy, and obviously being with my fiance, I've gotten exposed to a little bit more baseball, more softball, but so to me, I'm getting into baseball, but I could tell you like who's there, who's not there, like kind of
Right.
things. But like if you were asking me history and records, I know the gist of it. You know,
Like the big names, like
the big names like Jackie Robinson. You know,
right, Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth, all that. You know, things like that, right? But if you were to ask me, like, who's the person playing second base for the Yankees, I can't tell you that shit.
Shit, I couldn't tell you that either.
Yeah,
My bad.
but okay, so um, do you have a team that you watch baseball? I'm guessing,
Oh, of
right?
course, bro. Yeah, yeah.
I
I mean, I
mean,
can't say
right now we're in baseball
I
season,
don't
so
watch it I don't watch it as religiously as I used to back when I was at my parents' house. TV even now, like I don't really watch too much TV.
okay.
But like I do catch the Dodger games every so often. I mean, I'm a big Dodger fan. I have it tatted on me, like
No.
LA.
Loki, I have mine being from LA, being getting into Dodgers.
Oh, bro.
I got
Yeah,
that.
I'm
I
bad
got
as
a
fuck.
small
Yeah.
little Dodgers logo. Shout out to my boy Johnny for tattooing me. Um, so do you? I mean, to me, like for example, I played basketball. I played, you know,
Mm.
I've watched basketball. Do you have a Mount Rushmore of baseball players?
Like we're talking like current or like just my all time.
All time. We'll do all the time because why not? Or
Uh,
what's easier for you? Is it an all time or is it a current thing?
I mean, if we're doing current, I
Let's
mean,
do current because I feel like that's gonna be a little easier.
yeah, all time, bro.
Because
I'm
all time there's a lot of
yeah,
players,
bro.
a lot of players that you
It's
can go
super
through.
subjective too. That's the crazy thing about. I've heard like that question a lot in different genres, whether it be like sports or like acting. Man, a Mount Rushmore, just four of your. It's
Or
subjective, man.
exactly.
So,
Come on.
I mean, if we're talking just my personal route Mount Rushmore, it would have to be Randy Johnson when he was with the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Okay.
Uh, to
What
be
position does he play?
He's a pitcher. So
Okay.
Randy Johnson was a left-handed pitcher for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Where is he at now?
He is now, honestly, bro. He's a photographer now,
Oh shit.
bro.
Okay.
He legit like he's enjoying retirement. He's taking pictures of other baseball players. He does it and you can't miss him. The dude's like 7 feet. Roger Clemens on my Mount Rushmore. He's a pitcher. He was with the Red Sox, the Yankees, the Astros. Uh, Mariano Rivera has to be on there. He was a
I
closer
know
for the
there's
Yankees.
also you said sorry one more time.
Mariano Rivera.
Mariano Rivera.
He was a closer for the Yankees, that greatest closer of all time.
Okay.
And my Mount Rushmore is pitcher heavy just because I love the thought process behind it. And then number 4, I'm a homer, bro. This is a homer pick, and I know I'm gonna get shit on for this pick, but number 4 is Clayton Kershaw. Clayton
Okay.
Kershaw for all his October flaws, for all times he's fucking choked in October. No fault of his. Sometimes it was just a managerial decision that put him in a bad fucking spot. Clayton Kershaw definitely number 4, greatest left-hander of my generation. Won an MVP as a pitcher and the Cy Young. I mean, I'm glad he got to retire as a champion and he a 3-time World Series champion. I mean, that's my Mount Rushmore. That's my top 4.
That's okay. And I mean, you played baseball yourself. You said for a little bit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What position do you play? I mean, because you're based off of your Mount Rushmore, like you said, it's primarily pitchers.
Yeah, man. It's
What did you play?
I played I pitched, played short back before I tore my labrum. The labrum's pretty much the muscle in the shoulder. I tore that during the summer in between my junior and my senior year. But I pitched. But honestly, bro, I didn't pick up catching until I was like 17. I didn't throw on the catching gear until I was 17, but bro, like if I can go over and start everything over, I would have picked up the gear sooner. Being a catcher is phenomenal. If you want to talk about being a quarterback, people think the pitcher's a quarterback because they're like kind of the focal point, bro. No, the quarterback of a baseball team is the catcher. And but yeah, I was playing baseball from age 5 to age 17, healthy, and then unhealthy, torn labrum, torn bicep muscle. I was playing baseball from 17 and a half to about 24.
Damn. So you've already gotten it repaired and taken care of, or
I
it's still
It's still lingering.
it's still
I had my labrum repaired when I was like 20. I want to say 22, but due to sheer ignorance, because 22 years old, you're a dummy. You think you could fucking heal in like 2 weeks.
You're telling me. Look at this shit,
Oh,
bro.
I feel it.
Bro. But you can bend yours, right?
Oh, a little bit.
Bro, I can't. This is the most I
Oh,
can bend, bro.
bro, sheer youthful ignorance. I got it repaired. I rehabbed it for like fucking 2 months seriously, were like resistance bands, and after that I went right back to play at the Nachos League.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was taking 300 milligrams or 3,000 milligrams of painkillers, and I was just downing half a bottle of Jack before pitching.
Fuck.
My dad one time, bless his soul, man. He went to go watch me. Obviously he's still alive, but still bless
Yeah.
his heart either way. He went to watch me one time at Chase Park right here in Panorama.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he had never watched me pitch playing Sunday League, so finally he got a Sunday off, and he saw me like taking like swigs of Jack, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Getting ready to pitch." He's like drinking. I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." So it was a Thanksgiving game, and I popped a few painkillers, got drunk enough to where I didn't feel any pain. I pitched like 6 innings.
6.
Six, yeah, bro. They had to labor
That's
through that.
wild.
Man, had to do it.
That's crazy to me. That is insane to me. Now that you play softball,
Hmm.
you say you're playing shortstop or third?
No, I play third every so often, but most of the time I'm happy to play first or catcher.
Okay,
I'm
okay. You're a
I'm
team player for
oh
sure.
brother, you can't be an eye guy. If you're an eye guy, bro, it's an issue. But
I mean, there's no I in team, but there's definitely an I in win. I'm just.
hey, bro, these are facts.
That's. I mean.
This last weekend I caught pretty much. I was about just catching in softball is pretty much one of the easiest things. You're just literally like letting the ball travel to you. But yeah, no, third base, catcher, first base. They will throw me on the outfield. I'm not a great outfielder. I'm not even a good outfielder. I will catch the ball, but my range is pretty much like a small little circle.
So what they say. So what they say in the baseball world of you got a noodle arm.
Oh, bro, I got the best noodle arm in the league, baby. Like it's well documented too. Like
Yeah.
there's videos where I will specifically call out the noodle on my right side of my body. It's nah. But yeah, noodle arm for sure.
That is crazy. Okay. I mean, staying on the topic of baseball. Okay. Okay, let's say tournament wise, right?
Mhm.
What's your go to things in your baseball bag or your backpack for a tournament
Talking about like my camera stuff or like just in general, bro.
in general? I guess you would say.
I mean, honestly,
Let's say
bro,
okay. Let's say you're playing. Let's say you're not doing content stuff. You're just out there to play.
glove for sure.
Glove
Like
for sure.
glove, I'm a big Rawlings guy. So like a
Okay.
Gold Glove Elite. Not super picky. My go-to is like definitely my glove. Cleats, even right now, my cleats are pretty like worn out, so it's basically like I'm wearing tennis shoes. Bats, I'm not super particular on bats. Recently, I've been swinging a Bomba Pure. Shout out to Bomba Pure and shout out to my boy Tiger out there, who's a Bomba Pure actual tester for the company. I've been swinging that, but like bats, I'm not super particular on. But definitely gloves, I do love Rawlings.
Rolling. Okay.
That's been my glove since I was about 13. At least my glove of choice.
And then I mean we're talking content, right? Obviously,
Hmm.
what do you take for a day of tournaments for a day of content that you're gonna get going?
First thing I have to grab, the first thing I make sure it's in my bag, charged, memories full, is my DJI Pocket 3.
Bro, I've heard about that
Oh,
actually a lot,
brother.
and like, I mean, it's a little pricey. I want one myself. Don't get me wrong, I definitely do. But right now, I'm okay with the one I got because
Bro.
I'm just in here, you know. But eventually, I want to be able to get into that DJI Pocket 3, definitely.
Brother. Because I was using the Metas the Metas start off with Ray-Ban Metas. Then I was using my iPhone 14, which I literally bought a content phone. Like, it's a phone I don't use for phone calls or text messages. I use it primarily to record and store the excess videos I have. And that was cool for a while.
Storage is key when you're doing this
Bro,
stuff.
I was for the longest because I had only my metas and they were getting downloaded to my personal phone. And
Mm-hmm.
then I had to, ask myself, do I want to delete some of these older pictures which have sentimental value to create space, or do I want to put it to the cloud? And if I put it to the cloud, and do I risk it deleting? And if I delete some of these clips that I really, really want to use, like, what? Am I gonna be mad? Not mad. So I bought a phone just for it, and the DJI Pocket Osmo. Oh, if you can buy one and yeah, bro, I affirmed it. I'm not shout out there people that affirm stuff.
Bro, what's Affirm, Klarna, Afterpay,
Afterpay,
bro?
brother,
Those things save your fucking life,
clutch,
bro.
If you have a firm Afterpay Klarna and you want a DJI camera or mics, do it. Best investment ever. Like the quality of the camera is 4K. The editing process to get the quality is minimal. Best purchase
For
ever.
y'all that want to just get stuff and you're just looking at things that are like, oh damn, this might be a little too much, but I really want it. Look into these like Affirm, Afterpay, Klarna. I've been trying to put my people on that. I'm like, bro, to me, obviously, we're not. I mean, we're regular ass people, and we got bills to pay. We don't got money stacking up in our pockets that are like that. At least at this point in time, while we're talking,
Oh, of course, of
thing.
course.
Hopefully, this content stuff takes off for
When it
us.
does.
When it does, not if. Yeah, you're right. When I have to really get my mindset into that. When it takes off, we'll have that. But I think of it as then. I think I'll still be using the Klarna, still be using the Afterpay, still be using the Affirm, just because bro, like it's crazy because I'll put things into my Amazon, right, and then I'll go pay, and then I'm like, and I see it, and I'm like, damn, this shit is about like $400, right? And you hear it and you're like, fuck, $400 is a lot, right?
That's 2 weeks of groceries, bro.
Exactly. But then you go into like Affirm, you go into Afterpay, you go into
50 bucks
Klarna,
every 2 weeks.
50 bucks every 2 weeks, and you don't have to worry about it. They take it out of your account right away, like automatically. You don't got to worry about like, damn, I got to pay this. Like, nah, it
Payment plans, people.
payment plans get you going, bro. It really does. It really does. So your Osmo Pocket 3, your mics. What else do you?
What I used like to make it.
Well, what else do you carry in your softball bag or your bag to create content?
If you want me to break down my entire softball bag, brother, I will.
Let's do it. Let's
So,
do it.
if I were to forget my bag, which trust me, I've been drunk at enough of these tournaments to know I will forget my softball bag.
Bro, it's crazy because like you think of these tournaments and you think like, oh, these people are sober, and don't get me wrong, there is sober tournaments that you go and play.
Shout out to the sober players. It ain't us.
It ain't us, but shout out to y'all for real, because I know, but obviously there is some tournaments where it's sober, there's no alcohol, there's no smoke, there's none of that, right?
Right.
Completely sober. But then there's also tournaments that people are drinking, smoking, whatever it is, right? That shit, to me, I always thought of like, okay, because again, me being playing like basketball tournaments, soccer tournaments, things like that,
Right.
it was always a straight and narrow, like, hey, again, this is playing as a kid. But now that you're like, I play adults and play adult league stuff and do things like that, right?
Right.
Bro, these Sunday leagues that I used to play, like some people just go play after the game, drink.
Yeah.
But you guys during games, while you're in the dugout, are like either like, for example, with you guys, BrotherSoftly, there's always people shotgunning a beer. I mean, not a beer or a drink.
Some kind of beverage, adult beverage.
Some kind of adult beverage. There we go. I don't want to
Nah, you good, bro.
necessarily sum it down to one thing, but at least a adult beverage. You're right.
We'll touch upon that because there's a fun story to that, like the whole shotgun aspect of everything. But like breaking down what's in my actual bag, you're gonna find two softball gloves, cleats. I have 2 tripods with me at all times. So 1 tripod for my DJI gimbal, 1 tripod for the Pocket Osmo. Inside my small little bag, I have my DJI mini mics. I have my DJI mini tripod stand, just for the Osmo. What else? And then I have. That's it. Honestly, I basically all my electronics are in my small pocket. In my big pocket, it's my baseball stuff, and then my cleats are in my little baggie, and then I have my bats. But yeah, bro, like if I were to ever forget that bag, that's about like $1,200.
Bro, whoever finds that bag is coming up.
Bro, $1,200 worth of equipment in there, bro.
That the gimbal alone, I mean, like the Pocket Osmo,
$500.
it's $500 alone,
At least.
at minimum. I'm like, damn.
Touching back to the shotgun stuff, though, this is what I'm happy that I get to clear up some misconception, because we started documenting us shotgunning maybe 2 months into the BrotherSoftly stuff. But I want to give a special shout out to Ricky, who's the owner of Shotgun Boulevard. Shotgun Boulevard is, to me, in my opinion, was the originator of like the party scene in softball. So Ricky and Reyes have known each other since college, maybe before then. I'm not too sure about it, but I know they have a really close relationship. And Shotgun Boulevard is Ricky's company. They were really synonymous with the namesake, right? And they were the ones that showed me even what a shotgun was. As ignorant as I am, I didn't even know what a shotgun is. Until he's like, yeah, let's drink the adult beverage this way. So shout out to Ricky on that, on that aspect for introducing me to the shotgun scene. It just so happened that we recorded it and we posted it up, and then every so often people will tag us when they're doing it. But yeah, no, he's definitely, to me, in my eyes, he's the originator.
Okay, okay. Yeah, because I mean, I didn't do the whole college thing, but like
Same.
shotgunning to me was always like I had known about it,
Mm-hmm.
but I know now they make
Tools,
like
bro.
actual tools for it,
Mm-hmm.
right? Where they give you like to make the hole. Before, bro, we used to use keys to make like a car key, just
Mm-hmm.
boom, make make the hole, you know, shotgun that beer, shotgun that adult beverage,
Mm-hmm.
and then, bro, not too long ago, maybe a month ago, bro, I recently just saw my cousin-in-law, Anthony. Shout out to you, bro. Um, bro, he shotguns. He when he makes his hole, he uses his finger.
Mm-hmm.
And like, bro, these are cans like just any other can. That shit is to
Aluminum
me.
cans, bro.
I'm like, bro, aren't you scared you're gonna like chop your?
Slice your shit.
Yeah, for real. But
Reyes,
yeah,
bro.
but I've
Ray,
seen these tools that some people make.
Reyes
Hmm.
has his fingernails long enough to where like I've seen him crack it open, and I
That's
ask him
wild,
like, "Hey, bro, you're not afraid of slicing your finger?" He's like, "Nah, bro, I'm not dumb." And I'm just like, "Bro, like my dumbass, if I
right?
tried doing it, bro, I'd slice an artery and I'd miss the entire tournament."
Bro,
But
I think of that shit like even like the people that like. Have you seen people that open like beer bottles with their teeth?
shout out to the homie Boyle, bro. We have it on video. It's the start of a shotgun video on our page. Poito Isaiah, he opened it with his he shotgun opened a shotgun with his teeth. It's on our video, and he did it. He's like, "Hey, bro, film this real quick," and he does it, and you can hear him be like, "What the hell?" Like, "Oh no."
You know who else I think does that shit?
Uh,
You know him, Nene from Los Alegres.
that's not, bro. Nene shit. Shout out
Nene.
Nene Nation. That's the
So
big homie.
yeah, so he I've seen him do that shit too,
He's a Nene's a character, bro.
bro.
I love Nene.
He's a whole different vibe, but shit. But okay, so and then as far okay, so that's what you carry your softball bag.
Mm-hmm.
Do you carry anything else beside like I guess separately from your softball bag stuff to a tournament?
Mm,
What are your essentials that you're like, fuck, I'm really gonna need this shit for this tournament day? Right, so we're back. Hold on, my dog is trying to get on this couch. We're back. Had to take a little bathroom break slash refill our drinks a break. Also, come here. So yeah, back to oh you. So back to our question that I asked you. I guess tournament wise, what are your essentials that you need to have for a day in the tournament?
I'm usually
Obviously,
besides the content stuff.
besides your content stuff, besides your actual softball stuff,
I'm a
anything else you
I'm a
really need?
light packer, bro. Like
Really?
I'm a light packer. Like for sure, anywhere from like 2 to 4 12 packs of drinks for sure. Cooler, but even that, like I don't always bring the cooler, so it's usually just my bag, and that's pretty much it. I usually travel really light to tourneys.
Okay.
I'm not a big. I don't have any kind of superstitions, or I don't bring a lucky whatchamacallit or who's gonna say. I'm just a bag. My content stuff is the most important part, because if I don't bring that, but everything else, bro, no, I'm a light traveler.
Damn, that's yeah. Because when I go to tournaments, we take chairs.
Nope.
Depends on where we're going, obviously. Depends where Emmeline's playing at.
Hmm.
We'll take chairs. We'll take snacks. We'll take seeds. We'll take like drinks, obviously, water,
Right, right, right.
things like that. But I guess yeah, compared to you, you're a very light packer compared to me,
Oh, of course, bro.
because to me, I carry for the what ifs, bro.
I can't like so if I can so my mom back in the day when we were doing ball, like even travel ball.
Shout out to mom.
Big brother, shout out to Rosemary Mora. Like that woman packs for the world. Um, She used to bring Gatorades, waters, chips. If I brought all that stuff now, I guarantee you, bro, I'm gonna lose the water where it's at. I'm gonna lose where my Gatorades are at. The cooler, I'll bring it because I know for a fact we like set up camp so everyone has their stuff there. But I think I travel so light because I know for a fact I get so in tune with what I'm doing, I'll forget where I play something, and then I'll freak out at the end of the tournament, ask myself, where is this, where is that, and then it's just easier to have my bag on me, have my stuff in my bag, and then have my bag clipped to a fence somewhere, or like around around where everyone else sets up, but or like if I have like chip fingers or like I'm a big believer like I hate when like my fingers get sticky like if I have
Mm.
candy and shit and then I have to touch my camera or touch my phone. I hate that. So I
Bro, when it comes to like my laptop and my laptop more than anything,
uh
I wash my hands before I touch it, and it's crazy because I don't know. That's so my phone. Unless my fingers are like you said sticky, I
yeah,
won't.
dude,
That's when I'll be like, fuck it. Let me grab a baby wipe. Let me grab
a dude wipe or
a
something.
dude wipe, whatever it is, or go simply wash my hands. But like I don't know. To me, yeah, like you said, the being sticky is not it.
No, fuck no, I hate
Not
it.
fun at all. But okay. What advice would you give your younger self?
Uh,
Anything, whether
fuck,
it's
man.
relationship, whether it's
Nah, bro.
life, whether it's school, education wise, whatever you think younger you can hear. Well, I mean,
I'm
I know being young, you're just like I wouldn't listen to shit like because I wouldn't listen to shit.
Nah, like if I was to talk to my younger self, man, I'd definitely go to the ages of like maybe 10 or 11,
Okay.
and I would sit younger Joshua down and I would tell him like, "Hey, learn to laugh at yourself a little bit more." That's the one thing that I was even doing this content stuff, being in front of a camera and talking to people, even in the job I'm in now, like that requires you to talk to people and market stuff. It requires a lot of confidence. Younger me didn't exactly have the most confidence. Shit, I had no fucking confidence. I had no self confidence. My outlook on myself was fucking terrible. I had a shit support system around me in terms of like uh, voices I would listen to. I listened to the most negative of fucking comments. I was super critical of everything that I did. Now it's like I have a tad bit of that, but I'm more willing to kind of fucking shrug and laugh. I'd be the first one to laugh at myself. It's funny now because the content that we make sometimes we make errors, and like a couple videos ago, I struck out looking in a tournament, and to strike
Damn.
out looking in
That
fucking
is like
bro, to strike out looking in a fucking slow pitch softball game is the dumbest shit in the world. Cause like people that play, baseball now, they're looking at like 85 to 95 mile an hour fastballs and thinking, bro, this thing's going no less than fucking 2 miles an hour.
bro, but that shit is hard.
It is
That
fucking hard as
that
shit.
shit is hard. Especially, have you gone to tournaments or played games where it's
Unlimited arc.
unlimited arc?
Smoking dick, brother. I will, bro. I don't wish that evil upon my worst enemy. I
I wouldn't
smoke it
wish that
like,
on my worst
bro. Unlimited arc is
enemy.
fucking diabolical. But that's what I would tell my younger self, man. It's learn to laugh at yourself. Everything's gonna be okay. Um, trust your instincts. Because a lot of times even this content shit, bro. Like there's times where if I was in the wrong environment for so long, where I would listen to stupid shit where it's like, oh, that's dumb as fuck. And granted, this content stuff that we're doing, yeah, it's dumb as shit. But it's something that we're having fun with. And even now, I look at the videos and I'm like, man, you're really doing this. But yeah, that's something I would definitely tell myself is, hey, like trust yourself, laugh at yourself. It's okay. It's okay to make fun of yourself. Like don't take everything so fucking serious. Don't take everything so. It's the worst because I hear it now and I get fucking mad. But don't take things so personal.
Bro, it's a crazy thing because like you say, oh, my 10-year-old self, right?
Right.
But like, bro, never did I ever think that technology. I guess because again, I never thought technology would reach the point it is right now, where
Right.
it's like, bro, now we are in a time where it's everything we do is online.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we do, if because I remember, bro. I remember trying to play like when you used to see people playing sports, right? If you wanted to get your videos out there and your things out there, you'd have to have someone recording you
Or max preps.
or max preps
And max preps
and
mean you had to be that good to be on max preps.
exactly. And then you had to not only that, but like you had to send out your own things to like schools and things like that, or other areas, right? To where these kids now, bro, they'll get a reel, a highlight reel of what their games, and they'll just post it, tag all these schools. So to me, I mean, obviously this whole social media stuff is crazy, but yeah, I don't think if you would have told me, younger me, like, hey, social media is gonna run the way life kind of goes, I would have told you you're smoking dick.
Bro, for real. Because even in like in high school, we had. I mean, Facebook was still like it was a thing, but Instagram wasn't as popular. Like it's nowhere near as popular
Bro,
as it is
I
now.
think I think Instagram started off like really started kind of going off like 2013.
And that was like 2 years out of for me 2 years out of
Or
high
you,
school.
yeah.
But I mean, yeah, Instagram was like it still had the old ass icon.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook was pretty much where everyone was doing their communicate like
Did you ever
talking.
have a MySpace?
I had a MySpace, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so, bro, I remember we used to be hackers back in the day for
Oh,
those
where people would
MySpace.
code for like their background shits and everything like that.
Yeah, bro, and how do you remember what was your MySpace song that would play whenever somebody would open up?
Probably something fucking stupid. Honestly, like MySpace songs. Ah, man, that's what I'm saying, bro. Back in the day as a kid, I was on it, but to say like I was participating super heavy, like I wasn't really messaging people. I was on it. The only time I'd get super hyped is when I seen like the little fucking online thing,
Oh, and
on.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But like to say like what kind of song or anything, I never got super heavy into like coding the background, for like anything specific or like having like a specific song. I think maybe I was super into like my top five, for sure.
Okay.
That's
Who
when
who did your top five consist of?
fuck. Let's see. I mean,
Putting you in a hot seat.
nah, bro. Actually, after number two, bro, fucking probably. So for sure, the first two were the homeboys. Like I've known them since I was 7. Like shout out to Arnold and Lewis. I've known them since Chase Street Elementary. So they were for sure like 1 and 2.
Okay.
Number 3 would probably be like my homeboy Robert. Shout out to Robert Gonzalez. That'd be number 3. Number 4 and 5 might have been like my sister and fucking whatever other friend I was fucking talking to back in middle school. But yeah, those 3 for sure, man. Like Arnold Lewis and Robert, they're always the homeboys. And like Arnold Lewis for like for personal life, just because they live literally like a fucking block away from my parents' house. They stayed a block away, so whenever it came time to like walk home from school, we just walked home from Chase or walked home from Vista Middle School. And then
Mm-hmm.
Robert, because I played baseball with him from like 11 to fucking 23. So that's always been my homeboy, like in terms of baseball. But yeah, those were my top 3 for sure, like on MySpace. But like the other 2 spots, bro. Yeah, I couldn't fucking tell you. I couldn't say I remember.
No, yeah, but yeah, social media has grown for sure.
What about you, bro? What was your top fucking 5 in MySpace?
Damn,
Uh-huh.
bro. Top
Top
five.
5, bro.
It probably, I know for sure one of those spaces had to be some girl. Like, bro, I remember like your top five was like, yo, you were there.
As a chick.
Yeah, so at that time it was probably some chick that I was talking to. Um, maybe a couple of the boys, things like that, But like, bro, to tell you exactly who I had on that joint,
It was a
I
fucking
can't tell
minute
you.
ago, bro.
It's been a while, bro. There's time they were like before I was like, damn, like I wonder if I can still log in, bro. I forgot. First of all, I forgot what email I used for that joint. I definitely forgot the password, so I was like, man, I'm not even gonna try this joint no more.
Nah, bro. I think I went on it one time. I seen the layout was different, the logo was different. Nah, I'm good with this shit, bro.
You're like, I don't want to see this
Nah,
shit.
I'm not trying all this shit.
What's something that you think is overrated right now?
This is a little deep answer. This is a little deep answer, and it's not. I don't think it's any brand or anything that's overrated. I think. I think the most overrated thing is people having "I don't give a fuck" as a personality. You know what I mean? Personally, I think that's a fucking overrated thing.
And by when you say I don't give a fuck type of personality, what are you meaning by that?
Like, say for instance, fucking new. I'm a big food person. Like, not that I'm a foodie, but I just like to eat. I'm just fat.
Okay.
So, say a new food place opens up, right?
Mhm.
And everyone's fucking with it. Everyone's fucking with it. And because everyone's fucking with it, there's that one fucking person that's like, you know what, everyone's fucking with it, so I'm gonna shit on it. And that's their personality. Their personality is, I don't give a fuck about anything. And
Okay.
like, there's a difference between really not caring about anything, like it not bothering you, and that you making that your personality is like I don't give a fuck personality. That's, I think, is overrated. I think we're in a time now where so many fucking things happening in the world where people should kind of give a fuck, a little bit of a fuck, and repetitively it's like, well, I don't care. Well, I don't care. And I am victim of that. I do fall victim to like the I don't give a shit, or like nothing really bothers me. But I try to make it not so much shitting on it. It's just I don't care enough to have an opinion on something to where I just kind of like
Well, yeah,
I
because
set it to a side.
that's two different. That's two different things.
I
Like
would think so.
the I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
and not caring. Like it's not important enough to care about kind of thing.
Exactly,
Those are
bro.
too big. It's crazy because you think of it and it's not like, oh, it's a big thing, but it's a humongous thing that people don't get.
Yeah, man. Like, and till recently, I didn't know how to properly articulate what I meant. Because when people would ask me, like, say for instance, back in the day, I had someone that dyed their hair red, and they were super self conscious about it, and they asked like, "Hey, like, what do you think?" And I know they're asking because they want positive affirmation. They need something to let them know, "Hey, you didn't fucking make the worst decision of your life." And I would always be like, "Oh, well, like I don't care. It doesn't bother me. That's cool." And it wouldn't be the answer that sufficed. I think recently I've figured out like I answer stuff now. Hey, like I don't. It's not that big a deal. Like if you like it, do it. I don't care enough to like have an opinion on it. So I think you're safe, kind of thing.
And I think at this point in time in life, bro, a lot of people are very big on like caring about what other people think. And like I mean, I don't know. To me, I'm not a very big like you said, the whole color thing, right, bro? When I was going through barber school, I still remember I
Mm-hmm.
dyed my hair like blonde,
Platinum.
platinum. I
Mm-hmm.
did like that like Carol G blue that she had at one point.
Yeah.
That I had ginger hair for a little bit. I've done like the pink hair for a little, for a while.
Pink hair, but you're a bro.
Like,
That's
and
a
not
real
even
one.
like a light pink, like a super
Like neon or what?
like bright pink.
That's wild.
But again, to me, I mean, I didn't. I think I've always kind of been a person that is very like, I don't, I don't care about what people
You're
think.
comfortable. You're comfortable in your skin.
Exactly. I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable in my own skin to where it's like, you might like. I feel like everyone always got an opinion, no matter, just because they got a mouth to say it. Again, at the end of the day, it's whatever I'm feeling,
Right.
whatever I'm thinking. And I think now I'm getting to that point in life where it's like, I guess only real big like opinion that really matters is mine. Unless like I guess the way my thought process is, unless you're paying my bills, unless you helping me release myself. I mean, for you adults, you guys paint the
Yeah,
picture,
yeah, bro.
or you're me. I don't care what you think about what I'm doing with my life.
Respectfully.
Respect,
Respectfully.
and even disrespectfully if you want to take it disrespectfully, but like that's just my thought process on how I feel about what people think about me,
Right, right. Yeah,
you know.
bro. I mean, that's the way it is, man.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, no, definitely that I don't give a fuck attitude is definitely one of those things that you're just like, damn.
I'm honestly, bro. Like I said, bro. It's to me, like when you ask, like what do I think is overrated? Like it's not a brand or it's not like a fucking specific. It's just that like that that culture of like, well, I don't care. It's like okay, cool. Like I don't put too much time and effort thinking about it, but when I run into it, I'm just like, okay, cool. Like you don't care. Like good.
Okay, no, definitely, I get that 1,000%. And then what about, okay? Would you rather be respected or loved? And
That one's a trap.
that I know that was a tough one because I think I've put my headspace on like, damn, do I want to be? I think I've thought of it as like, do I want to be respected or do I want to
See,
be
I've
loved?
heard this question, bro, and I've heard this question phrased so many times, and I've come across this question in everyday life. and I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna make my own third door. I don't want to be respected. I don't want to be loved. I do though. I want to be understood. But
That
because
part.
in life, bro, and this is getting a little deep, but in life, man, there's so many people that want to be understood, but there's so little that want to understand. You
Facts.
know what I mean?
No, yeah, definitely.
So I think I don't like I've been in a space where I am respected. I've been in a space where I am loved. It's just very few times am I understood, and that's something that I would rather be. So I mean, is it a way to get out of this question? Is a cop out? Kinda.
Kind of, but I mean, but you, that's also a very good answer, bro.
Yeah,
I feel
bro.
like, yeah, like you said, there's a lot of people that want to be understood, but little amount of people that want to understand
Yeah,
what you're going
bro.
through.
All the time.
You know, so I mean, that yeah, I mean, you hit that on the nail. But so the other day I saw that you posted your, I guess you could say guilty pleasures
Oh,
of
my guilty
music.
songs?
Your guilty
Yeah,
pleasure of
bro.
songs,
I get
right?
I get dude, I get made fun of that shit fucking constant. I
Bro,
love it,
I've been
bro.
seeing videos of like people at the gym and they're like they supposedly drop their headphones and
Oh, and
they
they
pick
pick
up
them
the
up.
they pick up the the wrong headphones and it's like this big old buff guy listening to some Taylor Swift and this
Yeah.
like super small petite person is listening to like
Rise Against the Machines or something like that. Or
exactly.
Rage Against the Machines.
So what is music you're listening to right now? Or
Uh,
like, because I know, like, at least for me, music for me, it just depends on the mood I'm in and what I'm feeling that day, or what I even want to listen to that day.
that's what I'm doing,
So,
bro.
so I guess let's do, since we're in the realm of softball. Um, Softball.
So, if I'm by myself taking batting practice, like the videos that I do of like me hitting off the tee,
Mm-hmm.
I there's no one really around, and if there is, there's like people kind of meandering around the park, like doing their jogs and stuff. So I'll throw on, bro. I mean it. Like I'll throw on Chaperone. I'll throw on. I can't say Taylor Swift, but I'll throw on for sure Chaperone. I've had a couple Beyonce songs go on. I've had like bro, like that song with Ariana Grande and Mac Miller. I've had that song play on. You know, the way.
Yeah,
I've had that bump in my car, bro. That
bro,
song,
that song is a banger.
it's a banger, bro.
It's a
Like,
banger. R.I.P. to
it's
Mac Miller,
bro,
but that song is a banger.
bro. R.I.P. Mac Miller, man. But yeah, like that song, bro. I've had that bumping in the car. But for softball, if I'm doing batting practice, like that kind of music for sure. Maybe some '80s music. Like for
Okay.
sure. I grew up on my mom and dad playing a lot of '80s music while we cleaned the
Oh,
house.
so 80s music, because obviously I'm a 90s baby,
Right,
but
right.
and my mom, growing up, my mom had a lot of Spanish music,
Mm-hmm.
But for example, 80s music for you, what does that consist of?
Hair music, bro, like hair band music. So like Van Halen, Led Zeppelin, maybe some Queen. Like my mom had like a lot of those old
Some
school.
Queen is
Yeah,
definitely good.
yeah, bro. Like stuff like that.
My stepdad used to listen to bro. He just had a Queen's CD,
mhm.
and bro, every time we were in his truck, played that whole album from cover to cover.
Religiously.
Religiously. Like
Hmm.
that's all we would ever either that or a Kenny Rogers.
Country man.
Yeah,
Hey, respect
and
to the
it's
country people out there.
no definitely. I feel like bro, country is a little underrated sometimes.
Country, I did not start appreciating fucking country till I became an adult,
Yeah, facts.
which was like 20 minutes ago, bro. Like I didn't.
Yours, I just started like maybe 3 minutes
Morgan
ago.
Wallen.
Morgan
Morgan
Wallen, some
Wallen,
Kenny
brother.
Rogers, which is crazy because like Kenny Rogers, like I listen to it now and I'm just like,
I think it's fitting.
damn,
Yeah, bro.
damn,
This was spitting facts.
yeah.
But yeah, like for BP, the girly stuff for sure. I'm not afraid to say I'll bump fucking girly pop during BP. During regular games, I don't have the aux, and I'm not gonna force people to fucking listen to girly pop because some people aren't comfortable
Facts.
listening to fucking HOTTOGO, and I mean I will, so I don't give a shit. But they, other people will listen to like some corridos or like some like trap music. Like that's really popular right now during softball tournaments. People like play trap or any kind of rap. But yeah, for me personally, that or in my headphones, if I'm listening to headphones like while working out the house, it's usually like some kind of like rock, like Rise Against or Metallica or something like that. So it just varies, bro. It varies from like day to day, depending on how I'm feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then so for me, like example, I guess growing up, for me, I wasn't. We wouldn't have all this, money or anything. I
Right.
don't. We don't. At least I don't come from money.
Right.
So like, is there a struggle meal that's underrated that you had that you're just like, yo, if I like to this day I could still eat that and it'll still be bomb as fuck.
I have a struggle meal that I have now as an adult, and I have a struggle meal like growing up as a kid.
All right,
And
let's do both.
my struggle meal right now, and I don't give a fuck. I'll do like a maruchan, the cup noodle.
Okay, the cup, or I was about to say the cup or the bags.
No, the cup, nah, bro. The bag, I'm too lazy, bro. I will not get a fucking pan out to have that. I'll have.
So so on these maruchans,
Uh-huh.
do you boil the water and then pour it in, or do you put some water and pop that joint in the microwave?
So like, lazily, lately, I've been putting the bitch in the microwave. Like I'll put water in it and put it in the microwave. But we do have an electric fucking water heater or water warmer upper, whatever the fuck
Yeah.
it's called. So if I'm making a few of them, I'll warm up enough hot water to like make like 2 of them or whatever. But
So you trip out on this? I don't know because I haven't gotten a maruchan in a minute. At least, I have gotten a maruchan, but I haven't cared too much about paying attention to it. But apparently, there's a little label on it, on the actual cup,
not microwave.
that says it's not microwavable. Do not put it in the microwave.
Shout to Sam's Club. They have the microwavable.
The cup. Oh,
It
okay.
says safe to microwave, so I throw that.
Bro,
bitch
but
in
I
there.
didn't know that shit till like maybe a couple months ago, and I was like, man, I was sticking that joint in the microwave all the fucking time.
I don't know if you're familiar. This was my fucking. I wouldn't say struggle meal, but this for sure like was my, like late night if I was hungry because I was a picky eater as a kid, bro. I was a picky fucking eater. Like
Only as a kid though.
We've expanded, okay? We've expanded. We're growing. We eat avocados now and shit.
Oh, shit.
We've expanded from age 18 on. But as a kid, bro, I was nuggies and fucking nuggies and pizza, bro. And I drove my fucking parents crazy. But
Nuggies and pizza is
nuggies
crazy.
Hey, bro, I was a fucking pain in the ass.
Where would you say your go-to best nuggets you've had?
McDonald's, bro. What the fuck? Bro,
The
McDonald's.
fact that you had to think about that shit was crazy
Well,
to me.
because I mean, I'm thinking about now. Like now, since we're older, like Chick-fil-A.
All right, bro.
Chick-fil-A. Yeah,
But Chick-fil-A wasn't around when we were
Well,
young.
what I'm saying when you ask,
Bro.
like, bro, like they when I hear nuggets, I think Chick-fil-A. But yeah, back then, fucking McDonald's. There's a McDonald's.
Those or even the Carl's Jr. the
Stars.
stars, bro.
Bro.
Back then the stars used to be crispy.
As weird as it sounds, bro, the Stars was a treat for us.
For real.
Bro, because Carl's Jr. The McDonald's,
Bro.
there's like 2 by my parents' house, so we had one to choose from, one on fucking Woodman and Osborne, or the other one on Nordhoff and Van Nuys. Those
Oh,
were the,
yeah,
those
we-
were the fucking 2.
And then we got the other one right here on
Nah, bro.
on Van Nuys and Blythe.
Nah, bro, that's for me. That's
Oh, that's a little far.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Compared to from where your parents lived.
bro.
Yeah,
And if we wanted good service, we had to go to the one on Van Nuys and fucking and Nordhoff. That was the one that never got the order wrong, but the parking lot and the turning situation was so fucking shit.
Yeah.
that they just never went, so we always went to the Osborne and Woodman one. But yeah, bro,
Bro, that one actually became pretty elite now.
Which one? The one on
The
Woodman
one,
Osborne?
yeah.
Bro, I just went there just before we got here.
Huh?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. They had their
They've
PCQs, bro.
upgraded there.
Yeah, bro.
They're up there now.
They were like talking about like, "Ooh, check the back." I'm like, damn, y'all really upgraded service. I
Yeah.
had to move out this fucking bitch to fucking.
You had a park on the side.
Bro, I was like, damn, y'all all for a little happy meal. You guys go. But yeah, my struggle meal, bro, is Little Celeste pizzas. There was these little, Little Celeste. Yeah, Little Celeste. There were pizzas that came in like this little box.
Bro, those were gas.
And I used to fold them up like a tostada. And
Uh-huh.
I would have like 2 or 3 of them, bro. And they were like, back in the day, they were like 80 cents.
Bro, those were gas. Bro, I definitely didn't appreciate those little pizzas, the Tina burritos. Bro, none of that shit that I appreciate because, bro, now I see it and it's like 3 for $5, 3 for, and I'm like, damn, bro. Back when they used to be 2 for $1, I'm like, damn.
If we're talking about cheap, bro, I need to circle back to this. Do you remember when the chickens were 2 for $1? Or two for.
Damn, 2 for $1 is I had no, I never saw that shit.
I want to say it was 2 for $1.10 or if it was 1 for $1.10. One of those
Bro,
two.
I remember in high school we used to do with $20. I was able to feed a group of 4 of us.
Do you have 20 bucks? Bro, fuck
$20, but again, I didn't have no fucking $20. I had $5.
Yeah,
But
bro,
you know,
$5 you could,
but
meal,
like 20
whole
bucks,
meal.
$20 fed everybody. You know, bro. But you remember when they used to have fries Friday
Was
at
it
McDonald's?
a buck any size?
A buck any size.
Mm-hmm.
So we used to buy $4 worth of fries.
Mm-hmm.
We used to buy 4 drinks.
And would you get? Tell me, when you bought the fries, you guys obviously you guys would all buy the large, and you would be a group of friends. Would you get the tray and just dump all the fries out?
Facts, definitely,
Bro,
bro, definitely. And then whatever we had left was for McChickens and McDoubles.
Yeah. Or what is it? I didn't know about this. One of the
The
shout out to Arnold.
McGangbangs?
The McGangbang Arnold. Shout
Bro,
out to Arnold, bro.
tell me why the fuck I thought I was coming up with some shit when I did that. So this is before I even knew about the McGangbangs.
Uh-huh.
So I used to like, you know. So the way I used to do it was, I got a McDouble.
Mm-hmm.
I would open up the 2 patties in between the cheese, right? And then I'd open up the McChicken, just take out the chicken patty and put it right in between both of those. No, I used to put the whole I used to put the whole sandwich.
So like a Big Mac style thing.
So like a whole Big Mac thing.
Yeah.
Bro, with some barbecue. Fuck that joint up.
And it's like, and you literally only spent like $3.
Bro. Yeah, that was my go-to on like Fridays, bro. That's when the drinks were actually large at McDonald's and you enjoyed the shit.
Yeah, bro, that's. Yeah, that was my cheat meal as a kid, and man, I don't regret a single fucking minute of it, bro.
Yeah, okay. Favorite baseball movies, okay? And movies, because I don't want to just tell you just give me one, because I know to some people it's like, bro, you ask me like what's one favorite movie I like, I can't tell you that shit.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. It's a hot take, and I really hope I get roasted for that. I hope I get roasted.
All right, let's hear it.
As a kid, and everyone fucking says it because it's the fucking popular thing. Everyone's like, The Sandlot's the greatest movie. The same. Yeah, well, in the baseball community, everyone's like, you have to throw Sandlot on your list. I like The Sandlot. I do.
Definitely.
Now, is it my favorite? Fuck no.
If we're talking baseball movies, if we're talking baseball movies, Hardball is probably my favorite movie.
I can't watch Hardball, bro. I watched it one time, and I'm too much of a bitch to watch it. Bro,
I cried, definitely.
G Baby dies.
G Baby.
Bro, G Baby dies, and I've watched it maybe twice, bro. Maybe twice. That
I like
Hardball.
it when you call me Big Pop, but
not a baseball movie, but Hardball on radio. Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh,
I watched
bro.
radio one time, bro. Can't do it.
Bro, I think of it and I'm just like, bro. And it's crazy because you think of it like we see people that are on the spectrum like that. And like at least to me, I treat them like normal people, regular people. Because they are normal people, exactly. That's what I mean. But like, there's people out there that will treat them differently just because they're on the spectrum. And like that, to me, that shit makes me so fucking sad. So when I see movies like that, that shit makes me sad.
I watched it one time, and one time's all I do it. I watched it one time. I think I was like 12. Changed my perspective on everything. But yeah, radio can't watch. Hardball I will not watch. Baseball movies though, I gotta go number 3.
Damn, you're gonna rate them too? I'm down.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
I'm down. Let's do it.
And I'll give. And my dad showed me this movie, and he had it, bro. I was such a fucking pain in the ass to deal with because I'm not a big sit down. My ADHD just won't let me sit down and watch a fucking movie or even a TV show. But For Love of the Game, Kevin Costner.
Haven't seen
basic, exact, bro. So plot of the movie is Kevin Costner is playing like a very old pitcher for the Detroit Tigers.
Okay.
He's pitching against the New York Yankees in the movie, and pretty much the movie it starts off with him going to the game, and then every inning is like a reminiscence of like his life.
Okay.
Whether it's like from him playing catch with his dad to like the woman that he fucking fell in love with by meeting on the freeway. For Love of the Game, bro. If you love baseball and you like, if you like Kevin Costner as an actor, For Love of the Game for fucking sure. That's number 3. Number 2. Damn, bro. I had it ready to go too, and I just. Yeah, For Love of the Game, it's a lengthy watch though. I will say, like, if you're not into shit like that,
bro, I love long. You know what's crazy? I said it in my last episode, but like for me, I'm a very big. I mean, movies that catch my attention, right? But like I love Blood In, Blood Out.
Okay.
And bro, I didn't because I put my fiance on it, and bro, she's all like, "Yo, why is this movie so fucking long?" And I'm like,
oh.
yeah. bro. I don't know if you know this. It's 3 hours long.
Is it really?
Yeah,
It's an easy watch, bro.
it's an easy watch, definitely. But like again, that's like one of my all-time favorite movies, and I can watch it all time. And then, but again, it's one of those that I'm like, it's an easy watch. So to me, it's never felt like 3 hours. It wasn't until like I grabbed the control. I was like, let me see how much is left of it, right? And I paused it, and we're at an hour and a half of movie left,
Right.
and I've already watched like an hour and a half or so. So it's like I didn't realize how long that movie is. So when it comes to lengthy movies, I can watch
For love of the
it.
game, for sure, bro. It's I don't know how long it is, but I know I've tried watching it with a few folk, and like they they will not, so it's fine. The second one is it's called The Final Season. That one, you know what? No, The Final Season's good. It's a good one. It's a movie my sister Jordan showed me. Shout out to Jordan. She showed me a movie called Undrafted. That movie is about it's an independent movie, bro. But it's about a movie, or it's about a player that was supposed to be drafted. He was like one of the best players in his in his state or whatever. And they're playing like a men's league fucking baseball game. And the whole time during the game, they're checking to see what round are they in. And the player that's supposed to be drafted is on their team. So like they keep keeping tabs on him. If you haven't watched the movie Undrafted, bro, it's a good one. It's both funny and also kind of like it sheds light on the reality of people after either high school or college, where it's like either you're getting drafted or you're getting thrusted into real life.
Okay.
And then
go ahead.
no about it, bro.
There's this movie I saw, a baseball movie. I don't even, bro. To tell you the truth, I don't even know the name of it, but it was one of some guy that was playing baseball in the major leagues, right? And then because of like alcohol abuse and all that, and he pretty much crashed. Had to pretty much do his rehab or however they had him doing it.
Right.
And so what he did as a rehab was coach a little league team.
Bad News Bears?
No. You're
Sounds
like
exactly like Bad News
no,
Bears,
but this one is crazy because like he comes like the guy came because of the reason he was going through the whole alcohol abuse was because like he had a really rough childhood. He had an abusive dad, all this, and
Right.
and so it kind of transcended into becoming an adult, right? And pretty much he took a little league team from like winning no games to winning. And some movies are like that where it's like, oh, you go from winning no games to now you're winning and you're about to play the championship, and you're set with that whole
Big school.
like no, well you're like, oh, they call you back up to go.
Oh, I get you. Like, like this
do I
journey, or do I just go back to the big leagues?
exactly and do my thing, what my dream was. And bro, to be honest with you, I don't even remember the name of it. I'm gonna have to look it up and then text it to you. But that movie was probably one of my favorite movies, baseball wise, besides Hardball.
Hardball. I couldn't even tell you what I remember. Like Keanu Reeves is like a coach, but I couldn't tell you everything that happened just because like I remembered. Now little boy gets shot. I'm not watching that. Ain't
Michael
no
B. Jordan's little brother.
Ain't no. Is it really?
Yeah, well, in that movie it is.
Michael B. Jordan's in the movie.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you.
You're gonna have to go watch it.
Dead ass, bro. I haven't seen it since I was like 13.
Yeah, Michael B.
No grown man.
I think that the little kid, the G baby, is Michael B. Jordan's kid.
Ain't no grown man tears being shed. Watch
Right,
that movie, bro.
nice, bro. It's okay to cry.
Number one movie, Bull Durham. Bull Durham, bro. If you're gonna watch any baseball movie, do yourself a favor and watch Bull Durham tonight.
Bull Durham.
Have a drink. Make yourself a drink. Watch that movie. That movie is as real life as real life as it gets. It's fucking hilarious. It has Tim Robbins and Kevin Costner. It's
Damn, you're a Kevin Costner
Kevin
fan.
Costner makes fucking great, bro. For Love of the Game, Bull Durham, the one where he Field of Dreams. Bro, a lot of good baseball movies.
I've heard of that one. I haven't watched it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, bro. Hey, it's my fault he makes fucking great baseball movies.
I'm over here. Okay, he actually, now that I'm looking, because bro, like there's times where I don't even know who the fuck these actors are. Because I know them by characters.
Yeah.
So right now that I looked them up and I saw him, I'm like, bro, that man is an actor for sure.
Bro,
An actor.
Bull Durham, undrafted, and fucking
You know he made draft. He made Draft Day. The movie Draft Day. The football. It's a football
I
movie.
know I've seen it. I've seen it a few times.
The McFarlane one
Yeah,
too, bro. Those
I've
are
never seen McFarland USA.
bro. That
It's
one
good.
is a good movie.
You know who keeps my dad? My dad.
McFarlane is a really good movie, and you know it's crazy because you see these movies and you see these people play, play real life stories, and it's like, bro, you think that person is the one that went through all that, and but like, bro, you look at it and it's that movie's
People that can tell you about these kind of movies legit. My dad, shout out to Hugo, and my brother Joseph. Like they watch sports movies religiously, man. Like I'm only reason I know some of these things is because when I lived there, they put them on. And I was sitting down, fuck it, we'll watch it. Or Joe will send me like fucking movies. He'd be like, hey, you need to watch this, and I'm like, oh fuck, I guess. So like, it's either go to sleep or like I'll put on a movie. Like,
and go to sleep.
yeah, nah, bro. I'll watch TV in the living room. Like while I'm icing like if I fucked up my hand or something during the game,
Uh-huh.
I'll be icing my hand or something like that. I'm like fuck it, put something on, instead of watching fucking baseball fucking highlights and shit. I'll watch a movie. It makes the time go by.
Okay, and then shit. Before I let you get out of here, I got two more questions for you. One of them is a pretty deep one. I mean, who's your hero?
Uh, I mean, the easy answer is obvious. Like my heroes.
Yeah, if you have more than one hero.
Definitely, man. My heroes definitely are my mom and my dad.
Okay.
I mean, my mom, she went through her personal struggles definitely as a teenager and whatnot, and my dad definitely too. He made some life decisions early in his early age. So for them to go through what they went through, have three kids, buy a house in the San Fernando Valley, move out of their comfort zone, which is like Silver Lake. That's pretty much.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, like off the 5 freeway and stuff. Like they had their lives established over there, and for them to move us kids from over there to the San Fernando Valley, let us pretty much live our lives over here, establish ourselves, grow our roots. Especially having a kid now, I can't imagine taking her out of where I'm at right now, Palmdale, anytime soon or if ever. But yeah, definitely my heroes, man. My mom and dad, they did a lot for us. Even like that, what I mean, Jordan,
Bro,
man.
just
Joe.
moving, I know Jordan, and moving in general, bro, is one of those things that is a really hard thing to do, bro. Like even as small as moving out of your parents' house, is a hard thing. But like moving from to another city where you don't know where you're coming from is a definitely a hard thing to do.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, no, yeah, me and Jordan are the same age, I think, right? Yeah,
You
we're
guys
the
the
same grade. We graduated the same year.
Yeah, so like being a parent now, bro, and like they had, man, imagine, bro, they had me in baseball, her in softball, and Joe in baseball. So they stayed,
Busy.
they busy all the time. So either every Saturday there was. It's funny because my, God rest his soul, David Del Rivo, he's my godfather. He would always ask my parents, hey, like, what's up when you guys are to come out, like to kick it, and they would always tell him, well, Josh has a game this time, then Jordan has a game that time, and then Joe's playing over here, he has a game. So they called them the park people. So my parents were known as the park people to their friends, and yeah, bro, like the fact that they had three of us, and me and Jordan are 11 months apart, and then Joe being 3 years apart, like they had to travel to fucking Granada Hills for like an All-Star game, back to Mission Hills for our games. Uh, us being in high school, Jordan having a softball game, me having a baseball game at Panorama, and then fucking Joe having either a little league game or something like that. At the same time, they had to really stretch themselves thin. So yeah, no, my parents for sure definitely heroes.
So you definitely, I mean, your parents pretty much did what my mom did in the sense of like, bro, and I know baseball games like are like actual like little like kid games
Mm-hmm.
were like innings. It wasn't even like time wise. It was innings. So you were there for
Till the light went out, bro.
yeah, exactly.
So like yeah, for
And
Mission Hills, bro, like we didn't have any lights at Mission Hills Little League. So if our game started at 4 and it wasn't daylight savings time, we can play up until like 6 if the game went long enough. Yeah.
yeah, like bro, like and it's crazy because my like for example like yeah, like you said, till the lights went out, and for me, bro, like like I said this, I touched upon it last episode, but yeah, bro, my mom used to be there on Saturdays from the moment, sometimes Sundays as well, but
Mm-hmm.
Saturdays she'd be there from the moment we like 8 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
to sometimes 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, dude, like I think of it now, because I don't got no kids, so to me, I'm like, I personally wouldn't be able to do that. But like, shout out to parents that are there
Yeah,
and doing
bro.
that shit.
That
You
shit's
know,
hard,
that
man.
shit is hard. Exactly. Yeah, but shout out to your parents, bro.
Shout out to
Because
Hugh and Rose. Y'all
yeah,
appreciate y'all. Love y'all. You guys raised
yeah,
the. You
you
guys
guys
raised
raised some
the.
real ones for real.
You
All,
guys
all
raised the.
three of them. All
Uh,
three of you
you guys
guys
raised
are,
some crazy kids, man.
bro.
Some
It's funny
crazy kids,
because
dude.
obviously, like I met you, I met Jordan, and I think I met your brother later on in life. But because all three of you guys, like I kid you not. Obviously, I know Jordan was your sibling,
Mm-hmm.
but like I look at your brother, and I look at you, bro, and you guys, pretty much
Same, bro.
same amount. Like you guys look exactly the same. So that's how I knew. And it's funny because, like you said, he's a very
He's an acquired taste,
he's an
bro.
acquired taste. So when I went up to him, I was like, and me, I've always been the very like outspoken, very, bro. I will speak my mind no matter what,
Blunt.
blunt,
Mm.
and I'll be like, hey, are you? I was like, are you Josh's brother? He's all like, yeah, but like he's like confused, like why am I
It's almost like a question instead of an answer. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
And
Duh.
yeah, and I was like, your sister's Jordan? And then he starts getting weirded out a little more. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, I grew up with them. Like, I went
Mm-hmm.
to school with them. And then, yeah, but yeah, that's how I met your brother. Um,
Funny.
but one more before I let you get out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
What socials are you on, and where can people follow you or find you?
So, socials, Instagram, BrotherSoftly, no Brotherly Softly. Victor, I'm talking to you especially. Victor, out in Palmdale, he was the one.
I saw that video.
Jesus, bro. He's like, Brotherly Softly, where you at? And I'm like, where's this
I
LY
saw
coming
that shit,
from?
and I was like, bro, I was like when I first saw it, I was like, is that how you? I was like, no, I
No,
don't think
nah,
it's how it's said,
there's
but
no LY.
right,
There ain't no LY after the
right.
R. But on socials, Instagram, Brother Softly. For me and Reyes' page, for Reyes on Instagram, it's Catch My View, so catch.myview on Instagram. TikTok, same thing as Instagram, it's Brother Softly on TikTok. For Reyes, same thing on TikTok, it's Catch My View. Also, too, not our social, but our sponsor, definitely on Instagram, Foul Play Sports. Tournament runners out there in Palmdale as well as the San Fernando Valley. Shout out to the boys over there, Danny and Martin. Um, Not my social either, but another plug. Shotgun Boulevard. If you're looking for batting gloves, shotgun tools, shirts, sweaters, hats, definitely shout out to Ricky, man. If you're looking for stuff like that, good drinking apparel, Shotgun Boulevard, for sure.
Facts,
Also,
facts.
too, since we're on a podcast, I will never not shout them out because they started with us when we were from the ground up. Shout out to Chris, Santiago. Shout out to Brugelio out in New York. Slow Pitch Santi and Chulo Swag. Those are my boys, man. They started with us when we had like literally 5 followers, bro.
Oh
And they
damn.
they were already established. Chulo Swag had already the following. He was super big out in New York, and then Slow Pitch Santi too. He's super big out in Florida. So the fact that they rode with us from like ground up, man, never not gonna shout them out.
Facts, facts, facts. And then I will be tagging both your TikToks and your Instagrams on the description, whether it's on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, just so that way they check you out, But before we get out of here, appreciate you.
Dog.
Thank you.
Nah, thank you for having me on. That was a blast.
Damn, this was fun. Tune in next week. Hopefully, I'll have those stickers out. And if you guys see me, ask me for one. I probably will have. I'm not gonna be charging nobody for these stickers. Because any promos is good promo. And if you guys, I will be putting out probably every now and then, like, hey, suggestions on guests you guys would like to see on this pod, because again, this pod is not gonna run itself. It's gonna go based off of you guys, my audience, our audience. So let me hear you guys. Let me hear who you guys want to hear on this pod. Whether it's someone like a teacher, someone that plays softball, some everyday person that you see every day. If you guys have someone, a special shout out, special mention, please don't hesitate to message me, sorry, on either Instagram, TikTok. Again, I'm very humble. I don't consider myself a big person, and even when we become a bigger thing, when I become a bigger thing, I know where I came from. I know where I started, and I'm never gonna forget about the people that are here. So yeah, feel free to reach out to me, and keep an eye out for the episode that will be out on Monday. Peace.